Good evening, good afternoon. What's happening, ladies and gentlemen? Hump Day!
Hump Day!
Y'all know what that means, man. It's Wicked Wednesday Sports T. I am your guy, your OG, also known as Mr. Wide. And
Mr.
building
White.
hosting the show. Next to me, the franchise, the resident lineman in the
I'm
building.
back, baby. I'm back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Down below us, on the move all across the country, doing his thing. Mucho Grande's in the house with us tonight.
Yeah, I've been missing for a minute, but I'm back too, baby.
Yeah. Miss Howell's supposed to be in here. I know she should be. That's why I'm stalling a little bit, because you know she picked one of these topics that we gonna have for today. When I'm going to it's been a lot going on in the sports world. Odell Beckham.
Uh-oh.
What do you do now?
When you say out loud, it's hard to live off 100 mil. No, the fuck it ain't. No, it ain't. It's hard when you got 4 or 5, 10, $15 million calls and you got a $200 million house with 13, 14 rooms and it's just you. And then every time you turn around, you hopping on a jet and taking these trips and renting these goddamn $1,500, $2,000 hotel rooms. No, it's you. It's you. And I was just talking about this. I say, Rob Gronkowski might be the smartest man in the room right now. You know what I'm saying? To live off of his endorsements his whole NFL career and saved all of his NFL checks. All right. And he has a 3-bedroom house. 3-bedroom house. You know what I'm saying? Nice little piece of land. You know what I'm saying? Got him a couple of pickup trucks. You know what I'm saying? And he got the old school version of the Deuce of Hazzard car in the driveway. A couple of horses. He don't do that much. Besides going on Fox and do his thing and talk football, go to the crib. You know what I'm saying? And you living and kicking it off of 40 or 50 million total that he made over the course of his career. It is not hard to live off 100 million. When you out here balling like you got 100 billion, that's what makes it hard. I mean, but that was just my particular thought on that. Shit, man.
Harbaugh, who that is?
Who that hot did?
Who that is, my baby daddy? Who that is, my baby daddy? Who that
is? You might need to put the APB out for your baby sister.
She ain't came in yet.
She ain't came in. I sent the link to her. She let me know she had the link, but I'm just saying I don't know where she at. You know,
She probably be ahead about it.
okay, you know what I'm saying? Well,
If not, I'll cuss her ass out.
right. We gonna I'm gonna go back here just to waste a little time, just a little bit, because I was uh I was involved in a conversation, and was kind of implied that I was jumping off a bridge unnecessarily on this here particular situation. I'm gonna see if I can explain this so people can understand where I'm coming from with this. Yes, I understand that the Bulldogs have a less than stellar record against these Crimson Tide over the last 15 to 20 years. But in this particular case, in this particular juncture, the problem that I have with the situation with Kirby Smart and his last two losses, okay, when you look at the guy that is the coach of that team over there for the Crimson Tide, I'm not understanding why you're 0-2 against that guy. I'm not, and it is I'm at the point and at the stance. I've made it real clear. If there is a strike three, a pink slip need to be handed out.
Did you just say a pink slip?
Yes. Pink slip. You cannot go 0-3 against that guy. We're not talking about a Bear Bryant type. We're not talking about a Nick Saban level guy. We're talking about a Kmart special head coach over here in Alabama. The Dollar General coach. And you are 0-2 against that. I'm just, no, that it would be a fireable offense to lose on Saturday for a third straight time to that guy. I'm just, am I the only person that feel that way? Looking at it from that stance? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I've taken a whole lot of heat and flack on my Fire Kirby Smart campaign as it is, but to lose a third straight time on Saturday to that guy. You know what I'm saying? This very same guy who went to Vanderbilt and got his ass handed to him by 22. You know what I'm saying? And earlier in the season, gets dog walked by Florida State. Okay, I'm sorry. I think it would be a fireable offense come December 6th, and we take a third straight L to that guy. It would be a fireable offense. It was a fireable offense. He brought Mike Bobo ass back. Okay, but to lose a third straight time to that guy, I don't want to hear shit about no back-to-back national championship. Look, you done lost 2 straight years to that guy who does not have the heavyweight resume, does not have the Bear Bryant, Nick Saban. No, that goddamn Family Dollar General Woolworth ass goddamn coach in Alabama, and you lose to that guy for a third straight time. I'm sorry, man. That's a fireable offense. That's a fireable offense to me. I mean, y'all can weigh in on it and check me if I'm wrong.
So my question that comes with that is where you're saying is a fireable offense, is that, like you say, is that solely just based on the expectations of what he has been the last 10 plus years?
Facts.
Mm.
It's bad enough you losing to Alabama, but you losing to you can't. Who the fuck is that guy? Who is that guy?
Not losing to Michael Penix, his best friend.
Who is that guy?
But like you said, if you're coming off the expectations part of things, I could actually kind of see why you say that. I think just in this situation with Georgia and Alabama, I think if we're just looking at the situation that it is, and correct me if I'm wrong, and Mucho, Georgia is kind of in a situation in this game where no matter what the outcome is, they will still be in the playoff picture, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct.
Okay.
But I think that goes for both either or.
I think with Alabama, I think Alabama, if they lose they lose this game, I think Alabama's out of the playoffs.
But
I think they a little bit further down in the seeding.
from what I was listening to earlier, it depends on how Alabama loses. Like if they get blown out, then yes, they're done. But
Okay.
if it's close, like a 3-point game or something like that, they should still be in. Say Notre Dame or somebody like that.
So let me add to that. So do you think that this Georgia team has the ability to blow Alabama out of the water in this particular game to knock them out the playoffs?
For a blowout, I it's hard for me to say that. I don't think so. Just from the way we have been playing, we don't give that dominant Georgia team as we used to be. So I don't necessarily see a blowout. Maybe a 14, 17 point lead, something like that. But if you consider that a blowout, but nothing too drastic.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'm about to say six.
Somebody help me with something. Somebody help me with something.
I'm about to say sis said she'll be home soon, so she'll be hopping on here when she get to the crib.
Okay. All right. He was the coach. Yeah, he coached at Washington. What on his resume allows him to be a household name? Since I'm hating, Corey, somebody help me out. What is on this cat's resume outside of a national championship appearance in Washington? What is on his resume that allows him to be a household name that I have to respect so much so that allows him not to be a Dollar General Kmart special name? Somebody help me out.
I'll be honest with you. I forgot he was even a coach at Alabama. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. But I think where Corey is coming from with this is the idea of it just being Alabama in itself, and I think that's where he's coming from. It, like you said, it's just one of those things where he's basically trying to tell you that we can't see the Georgia Bulldogs take for granted Alabama in itself because it's not Nick Saban. I think that's where he's coming from with it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
I'm just guesstimating over here. Like I said, I don't know shit. I ain't got a dog in this fight right now. Y'all done already put the fly swatters to our asses last week, so I can't say shit.
Ski, proven coaches have gotten fired for not holding up a standard. Not achieving said goals, okay, and which is where I'm coming from, and losing to that guy the third straight time, fireable offense. Bad enough you brought Bobo ass back here. You lose to that guy, you know, along with letting Carson Beck get out of town to Miami. But you lose to that guy for a third straight time. I'm just not.
Carson could have.
You know.
So let me ask you a question on that particular game. So what do you think would have to be the game plan just start off? So Georgia can beat Alabama in this SEC championship game. What do you think? How do you think they have to start off with?
Do what we do best, man, is run the fucking ball down your damn throat and get off the field on third down. And Simpson has to be touched. He can't be standing back there all day with 10 seconds to throw the ball. No.
We back there tapping his feet and shit.
Right.
I ain't even gonna lie. When you said Simpson, I was thinking of Ashford and Simpson there for a second.
Don't do that. Don't do that. We're not done
that. That game he had against us put his name in the Heisman Trophy conversation. I'm just saying. He had all day to throw. He had all day to throw. I think we touched him once.
I mean, is his name really in the Heisman conversation? Because I haven't really heard a lot of people talk about him after that game.
Yeah, it is.
Is it really?
I haven't really heard nobody talking about him.
When I think of the Heisman, I think of Mendoza and
some touchdowns, only one or two picks over the course of the season. He has a 69% completion percentage. You know, he's thrown.
I mean, nobody's really talking about him though. So,
like you said,
I was watching ESPNU and they had his name up there number one on top of Mendoza and probably
bullshit. No, that's a goddamn lie. We already know. We already know that's just because he plays for Alabama. That's about it. But like you said,
I know that. But I'm just
I know you know that. But like you said, we're just discussing it here. Like you said, outside of Alabama, is he really even worth having a Heisman conversation if a lot of people really ain't talking about him like that?
I mean, well, are you in this case? Are you what your numbers say you are? I mean, is he?
I haven't heard shit from him. I like I said, I done heard the quarterback from Indiana.
Yeah.
I done heard the quarterback from Vanderbilt.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's really pretty much it. Like as far as people that's put the shoe ins for that Heisman.
so I'll be right back.
The boy over there at Ole Miss. But I mean,
like I said, I done heard Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame. I done heard that name come up. Like those pretty much been the main three names I've heard as far as the Heisman thing. Like you said, I understand Ty Simpson plays at Alabama, but
Mm-hmm.
outside of Alabama, have you, like you said, that's the question. Have you really heard anybody even put him in the rankings of one of the best quarterbacks in the nation outside of that?
I don't necessarily think you have to be the talk of the town for real. I mean, as long as your game and stats and plays do the talking itself. I mean, I haven't heard anything about him either. But if it's on
That's
the
why I
field
asked the
plays,
question. That's why I asked the question. You know, does his numbers actually, you know what I'm saying, tell you that he what his numbers say he is? I mean,
Fuck no.
he's only thrown 2 picks over the course of the season. He had like 20, he's over 20, 22, 20, 24, 25 touchdowns or something to that effect. You know, like I said, what his completion percentage is, he has a good bit number of yardage. He very seldom gets sacked. He's one of the least sacked quarterbacks in the nation.
I mean, damn, when you got Caden Proctor in on offensive line with that big motherfucker there, you ain't gonna get sacked. You got Caden Proctor, big ass right there, left tackle / tight end / running back ass motherfucker. Yeah, you not finna get sacked like that. But that's that. But like I said, that's why I said when we talking about these Heisman candidates and these Heisman conversations, a lot of times when it come down to it, it's always going to be like a big hype around a lot of these names and stuff that are possibly there to win these Heismans. And like I said, I just be honest with you. Like I said, Ty Simpson just comes off as he just motherfucker that just dealt. Like you said, when you're thinking about the playmakers and stuff, like people that are really talking about, like you said, you're talking about a Mendoza. You're talking about I can't say his name right. The Pavea. Pavea, Jeremiah Smith, what was it? Smith from Ohio State, Jeremiah Love from Notre Dame. Like these are like big names that like people are like really talking about. And as far as where you're talking about with this game with, you know, Georgia and Alabama, like I said, Ty Simpson just comes off as, yeah, he motherfucker just dealt.
Yeah. But
like you said, just going off of what you're saying as far as the expectation for this game, especially with Georgia. Even if Georgia does lose this game and they're in the playoffs, regardless, I just think from a pride standpoint, you don't want to lose this game because, like you said, that's the one knock on Kirby Smart.
Yeah.
Like I said, from a guy outside looking in, is most of his losses have come against Alabama, and I don't think you don't want to put another loss to that.
Right. Okay.
You don't want to put another loss to that.
Yeah.
Like I said, y'all can whoop up on us all day with Georgia Tech, but then y'all don't want to constantly be losing to Alabama. And most of the losses against Alabama has always came to some wild ass ending or some wild ass play that decided the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
that's
is it so running backs don't win Heisman no more?
Man, that Heisman Award has been a quarter. That shit that turned into a quarterback award like 10 years ago.
They need to change the trophy then, don't it? The Heisman came from the running back.
Yeah, but you gotta think about where the state of football is nowadays. Is the quarterback position is really the talk of the town type of thing. Unfortunately, that's kind of where football is going to, where the quarterback position is the only position of importance, which I think is BS, by the way, but I'm just saying.
Right.
Like,
Right.
It's like the MVP for the NFL.
it's the same thing. Like I said, for a skill position player or a defensive player to win the Heisman, it has to be one of those seasons where it's like you can't deny it.
Yeah. There'll be some real out of body experience if you're not a quarterback or running back in the NFL. Well, I'm gonna turn a corner a little bit. Saw some Falcon fan mindset BS.
Oh God!
And yeah, you saw it. It was something that Mike put in the chat, and I decided to make it a topic. I'm gonna throw it on the screen in a minute, but we're a lot of people have known for us, pointing out the things that have gone mindfully by this front office and coaching staff. And you've had people calling some of our takes on it, you know what I'm saying, a reach. Throw that up down.
Let's read that. Let me go ahead and read that.
Yeah.
So it says, another name that's coming up in conversation is Atlanta coach Raheem Morris, whose Falcons slid to 4-8 after a loss to the Jets. Would Falcons owner Arthur Blank be compelled to make a change after 2 disappointing seasons? What I have been told is that Blank respects Morris a lot, so I don't expect a rash decision one way or the other. Any sort of in-season move would be a mild surprise from my view. While there is at least some smoke around this job, this feels far from finalized, and Atlanta has enough talent to turn things around over the final 5 weeks. Whatever. If Morris gets a 3rd year, I would expect more staff or coordinator changes. Special teams has been a liability, and the offense has regressed despite playmakers on that side of the ball.
Thank you for that. Thank you.
Let's break that down. We gonna do some K Styles isms with this right quick. So let's go ahead and break this down.
Mm-hmm.
Would the Falcons owner be compelled to make changes after 2 disappointing seasons? Blank respects Morris a lot, so I don't expect a rash decision one way or another. Okay, let's stop right there in itself. It would be foolish enough for the Falcons in itself to fire the head coach mid-season, in my opinion. For the simple fact is, you want to see if this coaching staff can live through the adversity and get this team to where it needs to get. This, my opinion, this is where the true coaches, this is where the alpha mindset, and I don't like using alpha mindset too often because when I'm talking about alpha, these motherfuckers online be talking about they alpha male. It's some bullshit. But you want to give Raheem Morris the opportunity to fuck his job up. This is what I'm taking from. So basically what this saying to me is Arthur Blank is literally giving Raheem Morris every reason to fuck himself over if they can't turn this around.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I don't expect a rash decision one way or another. Any sort of in-season move would be a mild surprise in my view. So he said, any sort of in-season move would be a mild surprise. So as we break down the word mild, that means little of no importance. So he's basically saying he wouldn't be surprised if there was an in-season move. While there is at least some smoke around the job, this feels far from finalized, and Atlanta has enough talent to turn around over the final 5 weeks. So enough talent says that Terry Fontenot did what he's supposed to do.
He did his job.
Yeah.
If Morris gets a third year, I would expect more staff or coordinator changes. See, this right here, this part right here in the whole thing that we see on the screen is the part that intrigues me the most. If Morris gets a third year, I would expect more staff or coordinator changes. The thing of go ahead. Sis, what's happening?
What's up?
What's up? You finally got the hell home, didn't you?
Yeah, man, I had to go get some groceries and rent.
It's all good. It's all good.
What's up?
Look, see, she didn't know I was gonna be on here neither, so this is a surprise to her.
Yeah.
So my thing about this is basically how I sum it up is it's basically gonna be okay, Raheem, we're 4-8. You're technically still not out of the division, but how like I said, how far can you get us close to winning the division? So basically what it says to me is Arthur Blank is giving Raheem Morris his own noose to hang himself with.
Well, I keep hearing people, you know what I'm saying, talk about our losses to Carolina, but I mean, if we're really watching Carolina, Carolina is they're not pretending. I say that much. They're not pretending, and to them, I mean, I didn't see them beating the Rams, and they did.
I didn't either.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah, you know.
But Morris, he gonna lose to the Rams though.
Keep it simple, stupid. It is always one of the best policies you go with.
You know, I'm just saying. Look, in a lot of these situations, I keep pointing to, okay, look at what their coaching staff is doing with their talent, as opposed to what our coaching staff is doing. Most notably, our head coach. You know, the Ben's old boy and Ben Johnson and the old boy in Carolina, and you know, Vrabel, old boy in Indy. I mean, they are putting their playmakers in position to make plays, and they're not screwing it up.
Keep it simple, stupid.
Right. Right.
Whereas we got Dumbo.
The ball.
Like you said, basically what Carolina has done, what they have done this year, is they have utilized their running backs. Like you said, like some bitch. But what Carolina has done very well this year is they went back to the simple. They went back to the basics.
Yeah.
Like you said, it's been question marks about Bryce Young. So what are we gonna do? We're gonna lean on the offensive line, and we're gonna lean on the running back, and we're going to let Bryce Young manage the game.
Short but short have been making plays.
Pick your spot. Just pick your spots. That's it.
Short but short have been making plays. Say what you want about it, but short but short have been making plays.
Where did Carolina's head coach come from?
Carolina's head coach was the offensive coordinator for Tampa Bay, so he kind of was instrumental
Right.
in
My point exactly.
Mm.
resurrecting Baker Mayfield. Fuck Baker Mayfield, but he
I
helped
agree.
resurrect that.
Yeah.
But like I said, he understands where if the quarterback position is kind of struggling or ain't worth a damn, we just gonna get right back to the basics and let the game fall for where it needs to go.
Terry Fontenot came from the Saints. He knows how to run the ball and the importance of that. Well, we got Algier and Bijan. Why do we end up with this idiot?
We ended up with a jackass that's trying to destroy the identity of the Atlanta Falcons. That's all they come down to.
Well, yeah.
Because Raheem wasn't able to pick his coach.
No, he picked his damn
You mean
coaches. He
Terry?
fired. He fired. Hell, two of them got. One of them got. Well, two of his coaches that got fired in the last 8 months.
Right. And he hired his buddy after that.
And he won't get rid of that special teams coach.
Well.
Then don't get me started on. Don't get me started on that.
Oh Lord!
Please don't get me started on that.
Howell is in the building. We're gonna pivot to her topic.
Wait. Sis, wait a minute, sis. You pulled a topic on our ass.
Yeah,
I can't wait for this. All right, dude. I think Sam. I think she need to introduce this topic.
Yes. We're gonna let Madam Howell take the lead on this here discussion of is the Arrowhead dynasty dead? Is Andy Reid's time in KC over?
Ooh, yeah. Well, Kansas City is having a down season, but Andy Reid is one of my favorites. But at the same time, it may be time to go.
Now, do you want to expound on that? We're talking about a Hall of Famer now. Soon to be
That's
first
true.
at a Hall of Famer whenever he hang it up.
That's one of the reasons why I'm hesitating on that. Hell, I wish we had him. But I remember when he was back in Philadelphia.
Really?
I thought he did him dirty.
Yep.
Yeah.
But, that's a whole different story.
It's all in a dream to have.
I mean, honestly, I think he got ran out of Philly for public relation purposes. I think, old boy, he got tired of taking the heat for the Vic move. Honestly, I think that's the main reason why he got ran out of Philly.
Amongst other things, it was a lot of shit that was going on with that team.
Yeah,
he couldn't get over that hump with Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, I mean, you had 5 straight NFC Championship appearances, 1 Super Bowl appearance out of that. I don't know.
And I don't think it was necessarily him. I just think there was some other stuff going on in the organization.
Yep.
So we're just gonna say that, keep it at that.
Yeah, we probably gonna need to have that conversation about Donovan and the chicanery shenanigans that
Chunky Soup. Campbell's Chunky Soup.
Yeah.
Don't be roasted on the Chunky on the Campbell's Chunky Soup. That's my shit right there, boy. I'm about to go heat me up some right now.
I need to laugh at the commercials though.
Is that why Jaden Daniels was hurt? Because ever since he got on the Chunky Campbell Soup, that mother been injury prone since.
He on that other Chunky Soup. He on that not so Chunky Soup.
It's like being on front of a man cover.
Oh yeah, don't be on the man cover.
Oh yeah, no, you don't want to do that. That's like killing your career.
Well, the situation that is the Kansas City Chiefs, the face of the league, the new evil empire. They've taken a step or two back. You know, it's sounding kind of rough, you know, a little bit over there, and then for them to lose some of the games the way they have lost some of the games, you would you know the question is starting to be asked a whole lot right now.
You know what really got down was the Taylor Swift took them down.
Okay, I knew she was gonna go with that one. I knew she was gonna go with that one right there.
Every time he scores, I can't take looking at her.
So what you try? So Sonya, what you try to say is iron and board ruining the team?
I can say that, yes. I cannot stand her.
You ain't shit, K-Town. You ain't shit.
I don't get it. Honestly,
I mean, and that's not my fault. That motherfucker built like a front door. Is that my fault?
Ever since he announced their engagement, something ain't been right.
Man, you know,
y'all can't, man. Like I said, y'all can't say nothing, man. That like I said, that ain't my fault. That motherfucker built like a piece of paper folded, standing up, nigga. Well, like what?
No, I'm just
No.
I mean, well, you know, $1 billion would make anything look fine.
No, I'm sorry. No.
Shit, who the hell you telling shoot?
No.
Well, bullshit. Bullshit.
You go on with that. Don't go with that bullshit.
Shit, $1 billion, boy.
What they said about her record this year?
Boy, you'll fuck a paper towel for $1 billion, boy. We good.
A paper towel.
Look at him. But Taylor Swift aside, to be honest, I think Kelsey was, you know, I think Kelsey was ready to go the year before last. To be honest,
say that too.
You know, and I don't think he. Kelsey was one of the outspoken. Kelsey ain't been right since Cheetah left.
No.
You know, and then you know, it became easier to get at him defensively. You know, life after Cheetah has not been kind to Kelsey.
I think he ready to go sit with his brother full time.
I mean, everything's lined up. I mean, the podcast, you know, Dancing with the Stars been trying to get at him. You know, he got, you know, some other things. I mean, life after football is set up. And like I said, honestly, I think he was ready to go year before last. I think he was ready to go after that ass whooping last year, and Patrick and Andy had to go find him on that island where he was secluded with him and Taylor by themselves. You know, to beg him to come back. Yeah, I think you know Kelsey had checked out.
I think he did too.
He had checked out this offseason. He had checked out. He wasn't. They had to drag him to tight end you.
He was dropping a lot of balls last year.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, and he was even when his brother was trying to bring the conversation up on their podcast, he was really sidestepping, you know what I'm saying, that conversation. I really think he was he reluctantly came back, you know what I'm saying, for this season to try to get a shot back, you know.
I just think the whole team don't seem right this year. It's just something going on. No chemistry.
You've had some key injuries, and they haven't been able to run the ball.
Even last year.
Yeah.
Right. And I like Pacheco.
Yeah. Pacheco. Even with getting Sheed and Rice back, you know, and I thought at one point that the offense was kicking back in the gear. Just something wrong with the transmission.
Wait, well, Rice was the one that did that scandal, right?
Yeah, he the one that 100 miles an hour.
Yeah,
Oh,
big
what did he
dummy.
do?
100
The
miles
hell
an
was he
hour, and then
doing?
gets out and walks away from the car like that wasn't me.
Right.
I don't know.
Like
What
that
was he
wasn't
driving?
me.
Was it a Corvette?
He could have been dead.
Oh, that wasn't me. What you mean? You want to talk to me?
But
Well, at least they don't lie like Georgia's people.
Hey, we
okay, all right. We in Kansas City. We in Kansas City. All right.
I just had to throw that in there.
But would you watching them this year? Would you say the dynasty is dead or dying?
Well, I say 50-50 because you don't never know next season. They could get right on again. It might just came down to get humbled this year.
I mean, I think what I'm saying. And when you in trying to reload, I mean, you're gonna have to put something nice and nasty at the tight end spot to bring that. You got to get you another Lamborghini in there.
Would you say we trade Pitts to them? Because I can see Pitts there if he want to put in the work.
I mean,
I think essentially what Kansas City is what they're realizing right now is, even though, like you said, you do have a Pacheco and you do have Kareem Hunt, their run game is nothing to be feared.
No, it's not.
Not as if it.
And like you said, when you do have the wide receiver core that they do have, like you said, they do have a Rashee Rice, it's pretty good. They do have an Xavier Worthy, who like I said, who is a speed demon, and Thornton and stuff like that.
Well, let me ask you this. Then. Do you think they have it in them? Because they're gonna have to go on the road. Do you think they're going to go? Because you're gonna have to go to Indy. You're gonna have to go to Foxborough. Okay, you're gonna have to go to Denver. Okay, and you're not winning the division this year.
No, they're not. That's going to
nah.
That Sean Payton and Bo Nix and that Denver Bronco defense. Those are three. See, Indy, Denver, New England, three right there in a playoff run, and you're gonna have to go through those three to get to the bowl.
Let me ask y'all a question: is the Broncos' offense more lethal now with Sean Payton, or when Sean Payton was with the Aints?
I think it's more. I think it's more simplified now.
Yeah.
Because the thing, like you said, the thing is, when he had Drew Brees, they was able to do a lot of different things.
True.
Yep.
But
ask me that question in 3 years. Ask me that question in 3 years. Because I can't say that now because we're talking about a well-oiled machine with a Drew Brees and Sean Payton, their offense. That was a record-setting offense a couple of years there. That was a Super Bowl winning offense as well. There's going to be some toss them up this year because Indy and New England and Denver. Now, from a coaching perspective, I would lay my money on Denver.
I say that too.
Because Sean Payton, Sean Payton knows what it takes to get there. And he's one of the more vicious offensive, play callers that this league has had and have.
That's why I was happy when he left the Aints because he started writing on the wall.
Because Sean Payton, that's a Bill Parcells' disciple, right?
Yes, he came off of Bill
Yeah, that's
Parcells' tree.
crazy, man.
So yeah, that's why he's an asshole.
Why can't we get an asshole?
Not right. That's what I want. I want me an asshole.
Yeah,
Hell, we had one.
yeah, yeah.
But like you said, as far as going with Kansas City, one thing I've learned about Kansas City over these last 5-6 years is when we think that they ain't worth a damn anymore.
You cannot count them out.
That's when these motherfuckers start coming out of nowhere. Like, oh shit.
That's it.
Like I said, until it's definitive that they're dead.
I'm not
Go ahead,
sleeping.
Mucho. What you were saying?
I agree with that, but I think Andy Reid, with him being the type of coach that he is, I can see him giving them one more year. I mean, this would be considered like his worst year since he's been there. So
His worst year since his first year there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I can see him. I can see them giving them another shot. Just to confirm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. When you look at it from a standpoint of with a guy who has a resume like that, even in one of their worst years that he had since he's been there, like you said, I definitely see them giving him another chance to see if he can right the ship. But like you said, it just comes down to a point where, yeah, they're down now. But then, like you said, it'd be one of them points where they might go into a run. Because you have to think about even with last season, I'm going to be honest with you. I think with Kansas City, last year, they were worse last year than they were this year because they literally was winning games on some of the most fluky ass shit that I've ever seen.
They were. Yep. Mm-hmm.
With the refs and everybody.
They won the game by blocking a field goal. They won the game on sacks. They won the game on a pass deflection. They won the game on the halfback.
They couldn't even beat us. They got
screen. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, but it just like for this season, it's looking a little different. It's looking a little different. Yeah.
I mean, to Gav's point, it was looking a little different last year too. So until that nail is in that coffin, I'm not sleeping on them niggas.
Exactly. And then, until I hear that like they done put the nail in Dracula's heart. I'm not counting them up out for nothing.
Oh man!
Until they bust Frankenstein up the head with a skillet, I ain't trusting them with nothing.
Nope. Can't do
Raheem can't even be Dracula. He just suck everything.
Man, Raheem is a Teletubby compared to that's Inky Binky right there.
We're not gonna talk about the bird baby bean right now. Okay. Is Andy Reid's time in KC done?
No,
I say one more year, maybe 1 or 2.
No. I mean, do you think he would stick around for a rebuild as opposed to a reload?
If it's a rebuild, I think he'll be gone. But they have enough on that team where they won't have to worry about a rebuild for at least the next 3 years. Because the thing with Kansas City,
I don't know if you listening to Mrs. Patrick Mahomes, that time might be down.
Oh,
Man.
If you, I was just saying, Mrs. Patrick Mahomes dropping some real dime secretary hits on social
What you trying to
media.
say? He gonna be gone again?
Until we hear from the horse's mouth.
I mean,
What? I'm about to say, what Brittany talking about now?
I mean, you might have both him and Kelsey leave about this thing this year.
I mean, if that's the case, if that's just the case, because the thing is, when you look at Mahomes' contract, he's pretty much, like you said, pretty much all his guaranteed money is pretty much gone after this year. So it just depends on how soon they want to pull it.
Where
It's gonna be how.
I mean,
if that happened, Reed may definitely be gone.
I think if Patrick and Kelsey walk at the same time, I think Andy will be right behind them.
Yeah, I can see all three of them leaving at the same time.
Yeah.
Man,
that'll be a repeat right there.
Man, Andy gonna be at the first buffet he sees if them motherfuckers gone.
I mean,
he gonna be at.
All you gonna see is him and that damn mustache.
Exactly.
With his Hawaiian shirt.
You think he could pull another quarterback out of his ass?
I'm gonna be honest with you. It's gonna be tough because, and kind of getting away from the Kansas City Chiefs and just kind of going back to the Falcons land on this thing. And I know a lot of people were kind of talking about this upcoming draft. Right. It's like, is there really anybody in this draft where you're looking like, I got to have?
Not really.
Is it me? Then it's just me. I'm it's just me. For me, Mendoza is that guy.
Okay.
That's just me, you know what I'm saying? But watching him, and I watched a lot of Indiana games, and you know what I'm saying, specifically just to watch, you know what I'm saying, the offense and how he moves, how he works, how he does under pressure. So I'm gonna be watching this Big Ten championship game very, very closely.
Okay.
To see, you know what I'm saying, how he handles that stage, because it gets no bigger than this. You know, other than national championship game, you know, to get a good dial on it. Like I say, that's just me. My next guest will be the kid at Vanderbilt. If we're talking about NFL ready type cats, those two are it.
Right. See, because like I said, for me, I don't have full knowledge on those guys like that because I haven't really seen them in a full capacity. So I really wouldn't know. But like you said, if you really just look at the next couple years outside of really Arch Manning, who will be the kind of the big name in 2027, is there really anybody that's just worth a damn for him for you to take a chance if you feel like Patrick Mahomes is gone?
Yeah, if I had the right coach, I'd take a flyer on your guy, Kel. Yeah, I would. I'd take a flyer on Haynes. Sure would.
Okay.
We just got to get Raheem out of here first.
If we had the right coach, I would. That would definitely take a. You can manage that.
Raheem with no young prospect.
Yeah. Because Haynes King ain't nothing more than he's basically damn Bo Nix anyway.
Yes.
And I like Bo Nix. Yeah.
Yes.
Cause that's how Bo Nix came. But like you said, Bo Nix just had that great ass season at Oregon, which kind of propelled him into the top 10. But if you really look at
but here's the thing, and about Bo, when you're that mature, you know what I'm saying, and you're able to, you could take a lot on your plate. Because everybody that knows Sean Payton knows that he has a very large playbook.
Mm-hmm.
I hated
Okay,
him and his playbook,
and
but I
and
respect him.
and when Bo fell into that coach's hands, I said, Houston, we got a problem. And you see right now, you know, he's still a little bit rough around the edge, but on the learning curve, and with Sean Payton, that's why I say, you know what I'm saying, ask me that question in comparison in about 3 years.
Mm.
And because I'm thinking that he's headed that direction, and then it's going to be a strong comparison. And I think you know what I'm saying, you get you another, you get a strong tight end in now, and maybe another good, you know what I'm saying, receiver. That Denver offense is kind of going to give you know, you know, you're gonna have some issues.
Yeah, it's too early right now.
Yeah.
I give Sean Payton and the Saints the top right now because he had more years with him.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Like I said, that's very respectable because, like you said, the thing when it comes to quarterbacks, and like you said, and I'm not the quarterback expert over here, but I just say like usually about year 3 is when you kind of figure out what your quarterback really is about.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
And Bo came in, like I said, from a maturity aspect. He came in ahead of the curve, you know, and you get a guy that's you know that mature in age, you know what I'm saying, and has seen he's seen a lot in his 6 years in college football, so you could put a good bunch on his plate, you know, and let him digest it, as you saw on last year.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now this year, and here they are, they're on top of that that AFC West, you know, with their foot on Kansas City neck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And fighting for top 2 seed. You know what I'm saying? In these playoffs, it's gonna be kind of tough to go in Mile High.
Right.
You know, you who'd have thought coming into this year you'd be looking around like, damn, Daniel Jones,
I know.
damn, Bo Nix, damn, Drake May.
As much as I hate the Patriots, I gotta say this year.
Yeah, Mac Jones,
Yeah.
he out there balling.
Yeah. Yeah, and like you said, and the common theme that you have on all these guys is they're playing in balanced offenses. Zach,
Say, what you say?
hold on. Let me spell it. B A L A N C E D offenses. Balanced.
Right.
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 Especially in the second half. We don't know what that looks like.
We don't.
No. Speaking of New England, I just wanted to say real quick, you know, a lot of these folks out here, that are, you know, bungee jumping without the cord on this hit
We could have
on
had
Jackson,
him. We could have had that coach.
hit on Jackson Dart. He should have took his ass out of bounds 5 yards
Yeah.
ahead of time.
Man, Jackson Dart got that.
Number one, for y'all, for a lot of y'all that are refusing to look, no, he was not out of bounds. That damn foot was still in bounds. He should have took his ass out of bounds 3 to 5 yards prior. Okay, all right. Listen, okay. And beside that, once you pass the line of scrimmage, everything is legal.
Was that in the first half or the second half? Because I gave up after halftime.
Yeah, I think after Young Way Cool had his goddamn
That's all
Charlie
I heard
Brown
his name.
had his Charlie Brown
Hey,
moment, I think I didn't give a fuck.
Hey, listen. Matter of fact, thank you since you went right round that corner. Our sports team dummy of the week. Hey, my nomination is Young Way Cool.
Him and that turf monster.
What'd you say? What'd you say?
Maybe we did the right thing by getting rid of him.
No, look. I'm gonna say it like this with that situation. Like I said, that was the worst thing that could happen to a kicker. It don't happen often, but that is the worst thing that could happen. That you literally swing through and your toe hits that ground before it gets to the ball.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
that's the, like you said, that's the worst thing that could happen. It don't, like you said, it rarely happens.
Hey Corey.
Young Way Cool.
God, look. I went to work the next day. And somebody said, "Did you see that play?" Like, I ain't see that play. And I looked at that play like, wow. I said the worst thing that's the and I'm a former soccer player myself. The worst thing you could do is get your toe caught up in the goddamn grass and you just bust your ass right there. You literally just did that.
Hey, Carlos, you would have thought it was a fake, but it was. Right. And that's what made it worse, Corey. He went to the podium and tried to explain it.
Look. If that was me, I just say, shit, my toe just got caught in the dirt. Shit, hell, I fucked up.
He was trying to get all the schematics in and tried to. I'm like, bro, no, just stop.
I'm like, nah. I went. Look. I went for the kick.
He had toe jam.
But that was worse than toe jam, boy. I'm surprised he didn't get turf toe off of that shit.
Listen, that was the equivalent of you being on a bike and running into a stump and getting thrown off. Yep.
He didn't have on no ankle weights, did he?
Shit.
It sure didn't look like it.
That motherfucker looked like he tried to kick a tree stump. And and like I said, I got respect for Young Way Cool. I fuck with Young Way Cool, but goddamn, bro, that shouldn't happen. That should not happen.
That damn toe hit the goddamn ground. You see some of that lemon pepper coming off his ass.
Yeah, thank God he didn't have it in the Falcons uniform.
That man,
Lord have mercy.
That's the 2 million of 10 goes down.
Right. Yo, it's like a basketball player getting hung on an open dunk, yo.
Oh, I got videos of that too. Luckily, I can't play them on here yet. But I got videos of dudes airballing dunks. I'm like,
how do you airball it?
Yeah, how do you do that?
Trust me. I didn't know you could do that neither, but this dude did it.
It happened.
We ain't talking about airball. We ain't talking about airballing where he tried to dunk it and it goes over the ring. No, this dude caught it in the middle of the air and he missed everything but short.
Right.
Nah, like I said, bro, that was the equivalent. Like you said, that was equivalent of you stubbing your toe. That was you stubbing your toe in an anthill. It didn't work.
Wow.
It didn't work, bro. And the worst thing, that's one of the worst things you did. And you did it on Sunday Night Football of all places.
In
You
front
did
of
it on.
everybody.
that
The
Monday
whole
night.
world is watching.
At least it wasn't with us.
That was what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Did they cut him?
Oh no, he ain't gonna get cut. Cause hell, all they damn kickers is hurt. He ain't
Yeah,
gonna get
he ain't
cut.
going nowhere.
Oh damn.
It's
He
the
ain't gonna
Giants.
go.
He ain't going nowhere.
Like I said, at the end of the day, he made a fucked up play. But like you say, his reputation as a kicker is what's gonna keep him on the squad.
Mm.
Cause remember, he got cut after a missed kick the first week of the season.
Not right now.
Now, we was talking about Cody Parkey, then there's a different story.
John Parker Romo.
Is that Auntie Percy? I thought they cut him.
I don't know. I haven't seen any news on it, so I don't know anything.
Yeah,
but that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. I'll tell you that much, boy.
Mm-hmm. Anybody else got any sports team of the week nominations? Somebody outside of Raheem Morris.
Sports team dummy of the week. Go ahead, Mucho. What you got?
Well, I think this is not mine, but I do have one. I think Dart would have been a good one if I actually seen what happened. But being that OG broke it down when he should have stepped out of bounds, he deserved what he got in football. Yeah. But this one was a part of the sports world. I guess they're still in the topic of sports, but I'm going to say the 304 of the sports industry, George Taylor.
Oh
Lord!
Good one.
George Taylor and the BBL and the shenanigans that she got going
on. Good one.
I'm like, why would you do that?
Quest Kid coming out of the chat. Quest Kid coming out of the chat. Yes.
Yes, that's a great one. Yeah.
Jerry Judy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, I understand. You're upset about something with Shedeur Sanders. I understand that.
What the fuck he got to be upset about?
No. Let me finish it.
Okay.
I will understand if there was a blind eye on a certain situation. But the week before, you had a 61-yard reception that you fumbled doing stupid shit.
Yeah.
No, Kev. we gonna say this right. No, this nigga popped the clutch.
Yeah.
That boy popped his thong for a fumble. That's what that was. But like you said, in a situation like that, as you already know with Shedeur Sanders still is a young quarterback. So anything that, like you said, you trying to upstage him was a bad look because, dude, you really haven't been worth a damn to Cleveland anyway.
I mean, you had 6-7 drops, and you want to try to go at your quarterback, bro? Stop.
Yeah,
dude, you was on my fantasy football. The only reason why I had to bring your ass back to my fantasy football team because all my damn receivers was hurt. But that wasn't a good look. Let me see. Sports T dummy of the week. Hold on. I'm trying to think of a lot of things. You said outside of Raheem Morris.
Ain't too many.
It really isn't too many
Yeah,
of
that's the
them.
biggest difference.
That's rough. That's rough. That's rough on me. Sports T Dummy of the Week. Damn, I ain't really got shit. Yeah, Raheem Morris is about the equivalent of a sports T dummy as you can get. I was like, shit, I can't think of nothing else. You said Jared. He said Jared
Yeah,
Judy. I ain't got. Let's see. Hold on. Well, hold on. I ain't got nothing. I gotta think of something. I let everybody else go. I gotta think of something else.
It could be wrestling. Anything in wrestling?
Well, hold on. We do got some news here, and Adam Schefter just put out. So, tight end Mark Andrews just signed a $39 million extension. So, the nigga that they blamed last year for the playoff loss will still be a Raven. So,
wow.
Yeah.
I see that one coming.
Take this curveball, bitch.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly. So all the people that blame Mark Andrews for the Ravens losing last year look like he's staying. So they're gonna be even mad even more.
Oh well.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Damn.
Oh
yeah, I do have a sports T dummy of the week.
Yeah.
David Seals.
Really?
The Atlanta Falcons wide receiving core. Sports T dummy of the week.
Right.
Oh my God.
That's a good one. That is a good one.
Despite David Seals having 2 touchdowns in back-to-back weeks. You don't mind Sam, you don't mind if I put this number out on here, right?
Go ahead.
David Seals has been on the field offensively for 353 total snaps. On offense.
Offense?
Mm-hmm.
He has 8 receptions for 65 yards.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
He has less receiving yards than Tyler Algier.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah. You know what, Carlos? You swinging for the fences, bro. Yeah. You forgot about that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Oh, this. You know what? No. Sports T dummy. I saw a report here. I want to make sure this is true. Let me make sure this is true right quick. Y'all keep on going. Let me. I saw this thing. I didn't know if it was true or not. Let me see. Hold on. Go to news.
Agnew feeling that damn punt at the goddamn 5-yard line and fumbling.
Oh yeah. I got that one too.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
Just let it go.
Yeah.
We need a new.
You don't need to field it.
In traffic.
Just let it go. So what if they filled it inside the 5? So what? Let it go.
Yep.
We need a new punt returner.
Right.
What are y'all studying in practice? That's what I want to know.
None, because Marquise
It's
don't
crazy
do that.
how it's crazy how all of that just points right back to
He is the palm.
He like you said, he is the overseer. I mean, this is the same guy that said that he fired Ike Hilliard because of communication, while in previous weeks he said it was because of performance. I mean, there's more that.
But yet you won't fight somebody that really need to be fighting.
But now we're gonna have discussions about the same thing with.
He be so backwards.
Come on, bro. Stop.
Yeah, just throw the whole special teams in the garbage right now. They dead last in everything.
Trash.
Yeah. What? You hiding in fish grease, Carlos?
He's that whole
Right.
specialty.
This guy is on fire.
You in
Right.
a dumpster?
He's on
Fire.
fire. That motherfucker so on fire. They be like, Yoga Flame. Tiger.
Who done put that like that this week, bro?
Tiger uppercut.
Right. Right.
Lord.
Come on.
Oh, can I get? Oh, okay. I got my sports TW of the week. Cam Ward.
Oh, goodness.
Lieutenant Ass.
That's my sports TW of the year. Number one.
Yeah.
Number one overall.
Number one.
Lieutenant Ass.
My God. I ain't never seen nobody that made Drew Lock look that good. Good God Almighty.
Good googly moogly.
Good.
But it doesn't surprise me at all because I wasn't really big on Cam Ward like that, especially being number one overall. Anyway,
I mean,
You know who it should have been.
is it a product of the coaching staff or is Cam Ward not what we thought he was?
I'm gonna say Cam Ward ain't what we thought he was
Right.
as of right now, anyway, because I didn't really see much of him even at Miami to where I say, okay, yeah, he's the number one overall pick. I'm just gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
All we saw was RPO at Miami.
I just saw a nigga falling asleep in the pocket and decided to want to throw the ball when somebody got close to him.
Right.
Man, nigga off the street can do that.
Right.
So is Tennessee picking another quarterback next year?
Shit, hell no. They gonna have to they gotta stick with this one.
Yeah, I doubt
Hell, they done picked the damn quarterback within the first 2 rounds the previous 3 years. Shit, they better find something.
And speaking of Tennessee, isn't that their running back is Tony Pollard, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's who I can see probably going to Cincinnati. I mean, not Cincinnati, to Kansas City.
To Kansas City.
Kansas City? Okay.
That would be an upgrade.
Kansas City.
That would be an upgrade.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because Kansas City at the end of the day, they have to get, like you said, with Travis Kelce being on the tail end of a lot of things and all that. And you know, Patrick Mahomes, he's getting up there in age. He's getting these knick-knack injuries here in the last couple of years.
I mean, you know, he's earned every bit of that $50 million a year.
Yeah, he has.
No. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Oh yeah, I was just speaking on that as big picture wise and him moving on from football. You know, he's earned it. He's gotten it. I mean, he can go sit down and not do nothing for about a good 6, 7, 8 year stretch. Literally do nothing. I mean, he got the what's that? Is that State Farm?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he got the State Farm commercial series that are probably going to be going on for the next decade to 20 plus years now. You know, him and baby girl can go and have some babies. You know, and should I mean, he's done. He's done.
Oh my
everything that you can remotely ask him to do in this game. He's won. He's been there. He's been competitive. He's been in every AFC Championship game for the last 9 years, for the last 8 years.
Man, can I go?
Yeah.
Can I go one day without a Raheem Morris quote, please?
Oh
For the love of God. Lord have mercy. Hold on.
He did
I think I know which one you're talking about.
That one time.
This fool.
Yeah.
Hey, which one am I talking about, bro? Okay, I'm gonna see if we on the same page on this one.
Talking about he taking bullets for his guys.
I love taking bullets for my guy. I love taking bullets for my.
Hey, nigga, if you don't go spit your fucking
best piece of Teflon walking around him. Wait a minute, what? Quit. Oh, that's news.
Oh my God.
That
like
is
taking
news.
bullets for your guys, but you
He
throw
didn't
them
pay
under
his-
the bus.
Right.
Oh shit.
The WBC is taking the belt.
Oh.
He didn't pay the
Damn,
title
bud.
fees. He didn't pay the title fee. Lord,
You gotta do better than that.
Lord.
Kev, the senator said.
Stop no more.
I can't take this no more.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
Hey,
If he say find a way one more time.
Go, find the way, find the way. Suck my dick.
Yay.
Suck my dick.
If he talk about coke one more time.
Oh man.
Hold on.
Find the way.
Find the way. You said what?
What's the song that you were singing on Soul Plane?
Oh
What's the
Lord.
song that you were singing on Soul Plane?
Oh, wait a minute.
In the cockpit.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I'm trying to get the word right. Oh, no. He said, I'm going to be cherishing this all the way to my continent in Africa.
Oh, Lord.
He said, don't insult my music now.
Hey.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Since I'm on here, hold on. Let me see if I find that actual song.
Oh my goodness. Corey said it sounds like the mob wants their money.
Oh, hold on. I got some breaking news.
Yeah.
So, Ohio State offensive coordinator Brian Hartline is expected to become the next head coach of South Florida.
Oh,
okay.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Wow.
Brian Hartline, the former wide receiver.
Former wide receiver.
Right.
Hold on.
Breaking news on the team.
Breaking news.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Bullshit, man.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Hey, man.
Lord. It's so bad that the Atlanta Falcons done drove us to the point where it's just one complete comedy show now.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey man, shout out to the chat, man.
I'm just doing this for the Ebola.
Shout out to the chat.
Hey, who's your daddy?
Who's mine?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say who Sam was talking about earlier. Odell Beckham Jr. For you
Yeah.
to come out your goddamn mouth and say $100 million is not enough to live on, you are a fucking dummy.
Mm-hmm.
You give me that, I'm done. I'm good for the rest of my life.
When there
I'm
talks
good.
about him coming here,
There was a slight conversation, you know what I'm saying, with the association, you know what I'm saying, with, you know, Raheem and Zach Morris. But there was nothing. There was just smoke and mirrors. That wasn't gonna happen. Our situation didn't warrant him it taking a flyer on us, because that's what it would be. He's looking for a chance situation. Uh, I don't think he's gonna get that. I mean, I don't think he's gonna get that. You know what I'm saying, before the season is over with. Um, because none of the contenders are verifiably, you know, hurting for a receiver right now.
Not really.
Hold on. Can I play something for you, Sam, right quick?
Do your thing.
Okay. This Raheem Morris. My brother, what do we want? We want to win.
Andy Reid.
My brother, the win. That's the way, my brother.
Right now,
I'm done.
Mad Mike
Hey,
is so
hold
much
on,
sitting
hold
there
on, hold
losing
on.
his mind.
I got a question. What do we do? Find the way. Find the
Find the
way.
way, find the way. Hold on. Suck my dick.
That's my dick.
Hey,
oh wow,
I'm done. Oh, wow, wow. No. Oh, wow, wow. I'm
hey,
done.
man.
I'm done.
Hey,
I ain't got
man.
nothing else.
Shout out to the chat, everybody in here, Quest, Corey, D Sloan, Jerome, Joe Barge, Carlos, Ski, Mr. Amy, you know what I'm saying? Everybody that joined us tonight. And that's about
Hold on. Here you go, Sam.
Mr.
Here you go,
Knight.
Sam. Here you go, Sam.
Oh dear God, what the hell is this? Do you know you win? What do you know you win, my brother? I'm not even going to ask what the fuck you are. You need to go. You need to go like now. First, you must know the way. What the fuck is the way? I don't understand.
what is the way?
What? How do you even spell that shit? The way is achieved through a path of enlightenment. Sing with me, my brother. Sing with me the song of my people.
Andy Reid.
No. We are not doing this. No. You dare to mock the song of my people. You are a false idol. I spit on you. I am
What is the way?
from blowing you the fuck up. Like you have no idea how close I am to just blowing up your shit. Behold the song of my people. Yes, can we be? We will find a way, But so my dick, you know what?
Oh my God! Somewhere right now, Mad Mike is losing his mind. Hey, man. Yeah, man. Once again, I like to say I appreciate everybody for joining. You know, everybody in the chat, you know what I'm saying, engaged, fully engaged in conversation. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit that like button for me. You know what I'm saying? And keeping up on the programming. Again, at the top of the year, this show Wicked Win Sports T will be moving over to Sports P Network. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned for that. That's my second channel. Got that going on. I appreciate everybody for doing their thing. Appreciate Miss Madam Howell and her
Yeah.
topic debate input on stage. Fabulous. Looking forward to more of that. Shout out to Mucho, you know what I'm saying? Checking in from across the country. And all, yep. And 6-man gracing his presence on the tee to look in on his little sister. You know what I'm saying? It's all appreciation. You know what I'm saying? Got any more thoughts before we, you know what I'm saying, get out of the tea saloon?
Only thing is, I just said we
Yeah,
all I say is we just need to find the way.
Find the way.
Where is the way?
Find the way.
What does that even mean?
that man said, "What the fuck is the way? What is the
way?" They're gonna be heavy hitters tonight?
Yeah. We heavy hitters gonna be 9 o'clock tonight.
9 o'clock. Y'all be sure to roll over to the heavy, you know what I'm saying, heavy hitters channel and get what the guys got going on tonight. Yeah. Auntie Pam, hey. You know what I'm saying, to close y'all nights out. Again, we got to keep it A. We got to find a way. You got to keep it dirty. You got to find a way.
I like how you snuck that in. He snuck that in there. You guys say we gotta keep it dirty. We got to find the way.
Find the way. Yes.
The
way. Real with yourself. You got to find a way to keep it real with yourself.
The A is in the way.
Yes. Let your next choice be your best choice. Find a way. Yeah. Hey man, y'all go check out the heavy hitters, man.
Oh my God.
Keep it going for the franchise, for Madam Howell, for the 6-man, for the big one, Mucho Grande from across the country. I am your host, OGBigsam, aka Mr. Wide. Y'all be safe out there. We out.
Peace.
We out. Deuces.